Welcome back to Next Gen Motors, the channel where innovation meets performance, and where we explore the cars shaping the future of driving. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting new entries in the electric vehicle world, the 2026 Cupra Raval. Cupra calls it the brand's boldest step into the electric era, and it's easy to see why. This isn't just another compact EV. The Raval represents the next generation of urban electric performance, a youthful, aggressive, and unapologetically different. So, in this detailed review, we're going to explore everything from its striking exterior design, front to back, to its futuristic interior, electrified performance, pricing, and our overall impressions of where this car fits in the EV revolution. Exterior: from the moment you see the Cupra Raval, you know it's a Cupra. It doesn't try to blend in with the crowd, it stands out with a design language that screams confidence and sportiness. Up front, it features an aggressive fascia inspired by the UrbanRebel concept car. The LED triangular signature lights give it a fierce personality, almost like eyes with attitude. The front bumper is sharply sculpted, with deep aerodynamic channels and copper accents that highlight the brand's performance DNA. The hood features subtle creases that add tension and flow, guiding your eyes toward the signature Cupra badge that sits proudly at the center. The front look captures the spirit of motion even when the car is standing still. It's sharp, futuristic, and unapologetically bold. Moving along the side, the Raval's stance immediately conveys athleticism. The proportions are compact yet dynamic, measuring just over 4 meters in length, which makes it perfect for city driving while still having enough presence to feel like a hot hatch. The strong character line that runs across the body gives it a muscular shoulder, and the flared wheel arches enhance its planted stance. The copper-accented alloy wheels are expected to be available up to 20 inches on higher trims. They add an aggressive touch, while the blacked-out A-pillars and slightly sloping roofline create a sporty, coupe-like profile. The floating roof effect gives it a futuristic aesthetic, and the aerodynamic detailing, including flush door handles and a clean beltline, contributes to both style and efficiency. From the side, it's clear this car was designed to be more than a commuter EV. It's an urban statement piece. At the back, the Cupra Raval truly comes into its own. The design feels cohesive and powerful, with the full-width light bar that connects seamlessly across the tailgate, forming Cupra's distinct triangular lighting signature. The rear window is deeply raked, giving it a sporty fastback silhouette. The lower section is dominated by a bold diffuser-style design element, hinting at the car's dynamic intent, even though there are no exhausts. This is, after all, a pure electric. The Cupra lettering spans elegantly across the center, while a subtle roof spoiler adds downforce and character. Overall, the rear combines futuristic styling with aggressive detailing that makes the Raval look ready to leap forward. Interior: step inside, and you immediately feel that this isn't your typical city EV interior. Cupra has built its reputation around creating driver-focused cabins, and the Raval is no exception. Everything feels designed to connect the driver with the car. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, featuring Cupra's signature copper accent and performance drive mode buttons. Behind it sits a fully digital instrument cluster, crisp and customizable, displaying everything from range to power delivery in a clean, futuristic interface. The central touchscreen expected around 12.9 inches floats slightly above the dashboard, seamlessly integrated with Cupra's latest infotainment system. It supports over-the-air updates, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and an upgraded voice assistant that responds naturally to everyday commands. The cabin materials blend sustainability with sportiness. Expect a mix of Alcantara, recycled textiles, and copper accent stitching that runs across the dash and seats. The bucket-style front seats offer both comfort and lateral support, clearly influenced by Cupra's motorsport heritage. Ambient lighting runs along the doors and dashboard, responding dynamically to drive modes or driver interactions. Despite its compact dimensions, the interior space is cleverly maximized thanks to the MUB entry platform. The flat floor provides ample legroom, while the rear seats fold down to expand cargo capacity beyond 400 liters. Cupra also promises high-quality sound from an optional Beats audio system, giving the Raval a premium edge in the small EV class. Performance: when it comes to performance, the Cupra Raval aims to redefine what a compact EV can do. Built on Volkswagen Group's MUB platform, the same foundation used in the ID.2, the Raval features front-wheel drive and an electric motor delivering around 226 horsepower, 166 kilowatts, in its top-spec variant. That's enough to propel the small hatch from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 6.9 seconds, giving it genuine hot hatch performance. But performance in the Raval isn't just about acceleration, it's about agility and control. The chassis has been tuned by Cupra's engineers to deliver sharp steering feedback, a lower center of gravity, and a more dynamic suspension setup compared to its Volkswagen siblings. Whether you're darting through city streets or carving a tight corner, the Raval promises to be responsive, balanced, and fun to drive, qualities that define Cupra's DNA. Battery options are expected to include two sizes: a 38 kWh pack for urban commuters and a larger 56 kWh pack for those needing extended range. The latter is projected to offer up to 440 kilometers, around 273 miles, of range on the WLTP cycle, which is impressive for its class. Charging speeds should reach up to 120 kilowatts DC, meaning a 10 to 80% top-up in around 25 minutes, perfect for quick stops. Energy efficiency has been a major focus, with optimized aerodynamics, regenerative braking, and intelligent thermal management ensuring maximum range and minimal loss. Cupra's software system also integrates predictive route planning and energy monitoring to help drivers get the most out of every charge. On the road, early impressions suggest the Cupra Raval will deliver a playful driving experience that's both comfortable and thrilling. It's not about raw power, it's about character. The instant torque typical of EVs gives it lightning-quick acceleration off the line, while the suspension tuning ensures a balance between comfort and sport. In city environments, it feels agile and light on highways. It remains composed and quiet. Combine that with near-silent operation and zero emissions, and you have a car that fits perfectly into the future of sustainable urban mobility. Pricing is where things get interesting. The Cupra Raval is expected to start around £25,000 in the UK or roughly £28,000 in Europe for the base model, which will make it one of the most affordable performance-oriented DEVs on the market. Higher trims with the 56 kWh battery and sport package could reach closer to £30,000 or £34,000, depending on options. That positions it between mainstream electric hatchbacks like the Renault 5 E-Tech and more premium small EVs like the Mini Cooper Electric. Considering the performance, design, and technology on offer, the Raval is shaping up to be exceptional value for money. Now, as for the overall review, the Cupra Raval is more than just a small electric car. It's a statement of intent. It proves that electrification doesn't have to mean dull or soulless. Cupra has injected real passion and design flair into a segment often dominated by practicality over personality. It's fun to look at, fun to drive, and smartly engineered. Of course, it's not without challenges. A rear seat space is tight, and the brand's limited service network in some regions could be a hurdle. But for those who want something fresh, emotional, and different, the Raval hits the mark. In the grand picture, the 2026 Cupra Raval embodies the next evolution of the hot hatch, a car that's dynamic, connected, and electric. It's designed for the next generation of drivers who value sustainability without sacrificing excitement. With its sharp design, driver-focused cabin, energetic performance, and accessible pricing, it's poised to become one of the standout electric cars in its class. Thanks for watching this detailed review of the 2026 Cupra Raval here on Next Gen Motors, the home of future mobility and performance innovation. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell so you don't miss our upcoming reviews on the next wave of electric performance cars. Until next time, stay curious, drive smart, and keep your passion for the road alive. This is Next Gen Motors, and we'll see you in the next one.